Good morning. Very happy to be here today. I'm Eytan Eshel, as was presented. And I have a deep connection to the naval domain because I'm a skipper myself. So start with it. And I will present very shortly II. II is Israeli aerospace industry. And then go through the innovation and dual-use technology in our company. Just a minute. Okay. Few words about II. We are celebrating this year 70 years of existing. We are established in the beginning of the country. We are this year have a record revenue of $5 billion US, largest aerospace industry, defense industry in Israel, second largest exporter, 32 Israel Defense Award, 15,000 employees, most of them technological. We are one of the 10 companies, the only companies in the world that are able to design, develop, produce, and certify aircraft. And one of 11 companies in the world that are able to have a full capabilities in the space, whether it's reconnaissance satellites, EO or SAR satellites, launch capability, communication satellite, and command and control station. So by having all this portfolio, we are very dominant in space with those capabilities in reconnaissance and communication satellites, aviation aircraft, the best in the world for air defense purposes, air-to-ground purposes, the aviation capabilities that come up from the aviation group, UAVs, and land capabilities that... Okay. So, and very dominant on the land, although we are aerospace, because of our autonomous capabilities that come up from the UAVs. We are the national hub for radars. We have the strategic radars, tactical radars, cyber capabilities for national country, and the air defense system, interceptors, attack missiles. On the sea, we have a full suit for protecting ships, vessels, with the air defense system, radars, and some other capabilities. The company structure built up of 4 divisions. As I said before, we have the aviation group that mainly design and produce aircraft. The G280, the business jet, is come up from the II. We have ELTA System Group that are behind the radars and SIGINT and EW capability. The military aircraft, which is mainly the UAV, and system missile and space capabilities. In order to support this wide portfolio, we are building the technological building blocks in order to support it, whether it's situation awareness capabilities, space systems, vertical takeoff and landing capability, quantum technology. All these building blocks are all in order to support our wide portfolio. In order to support it, we have also infrastructure, whether it's wind tunnel, anechoing chamber, measuring RCS, and some other capabilities in order to support it all. In order to keep up, and we have it all. When we talk on II, we are building vertically. We have all this capability within our companies, whether it's system engineers, software engineers, mechanical, aeronautical, and analysts, and everything. We have it all, and we are able to support ourselves in all the domain. This is the reason that we are able to create system that lean heavily on our own capabilities. Having said so, in order to keep up to be on with the state-of-the-art capability, we went into very tight collaboration with the academic, Technion University, Tel Aviv University, Beersheva University. By being exposed to the research on the academic, we are able to reach to emerging technologies in order to build up our capabilities to the 10 years from now. Worldwide collaboration and cooperation with many other entities in the world in order to be exposed to what is going on the academics in the US, in some other countries. We opened an innovation center in Tel Aviv. The innovation center is a house for open innovation, organic innovation from the company, and hybrid innovation in order to enable our forces and our teams to be working with the startups, with the academics. We build them a system, and I will explore it later on. We are deeply invest in dual-use technology to bring technology from outside to our companies and from our companies outside. And we opened a space accelerator. Although we are very dominant on the space, we opened an accelerator in order to be a house for new space companies, startups in the space, and to enjoy from the facilities of II and enjoy for top technology that can come up from the startups. By talking about innovation, as I said before, we have the open innovation to expose ourselves to the academic and to startups. We have organic innovation by creating innovation center within the divisions, hackathons and challenges that bring out to the engineers, and creating hybrid innovation, bringing them all together, enable them to work together. So in our innovation center, we create a house and an ecosystem for the teams to come up from II and from the startups working together. And the process starts from selection of the programs, intensive 3 months intensive program, and reaching demo day. It goes by call for proposal. We get tens of proposals within the company and from startup. We are doing internal review and reaching selection day. By the end of it, I'm selecting about 5 programs to go to the innovation center. And in the end, we reach to a demo day that it is presenting to the stakeholders. We give those teams mentors, lecturers, and experts from II in order to support their idea and to flourish their programs. Out of 52 projects that we have collaboration with 19 startups, 8 patents that were registered. 60% of them are very successful and went into our business line. This is some example of the projects that we had, the internal project, the hybrid project, and those that came up to alumni projects. Main insight is the people. We select the talented that come up with their ideas, the place, bring them the ecosystem to work, and the process that enable to reduce the time to market and creating their idea.
In a fast-evolving world of challenges and missions, dominating the forefront demands both human courage and cutting-edge technologies. Where necessity meets ingenuity and endurance meets innovation, the inconceivable becomes a reality. Where constant research and development lead to continuous technological breakthroughs that allow us to succeed together in improving and protecting the lives of millions worldwide. We are there, with strong-standing, long-lasting global presence beside you on each and every mission. Because none of your missions should be taken lightly. We are there with decades of battle-proven expertise that enable you to meet your challenges. That's why when millions of people are counting on you, you can count on us. We have the courage and technology to build the impossible. We are there empowering you with overall tailor-made reliable solutions, ensuring your dominance on land, at sea, in the air, in space, and in cyberspace. We are committed to standing by you, facing the challenges together. I
give one example of one of the programs that went into the Innovation Center that I give only a very narrow angle towards the naval domain. When we talk about the naval domain, when we look in such an image that come up from a synthetic aperture radar that come from the space, it's very easy. You can identify the sea and the land, but when we talk about an image that give all the other elements of the ships and the AIS of the ships and enable to distinguish whether it's a suspicious ship or some event is happening, it's very complicated. So the team came up by saying that let's take an SAR images, detecting the target, correlate them with the other information, mark them, track them, and then whenever we have an event that one ship closed their identified transmitters, also we will know that this is a suspicious one, and we're able to control the area. By putting also AI capability, we are able to detect a very large area, many elements, and being able to see whether, in what area we need to focus, which element is a suspicious one, and enable to control a very wide area with many elements with very limited people and resources. So this is one example. Another example is another team that came up by correlating EO image that we see over there, SAR image and other SAR capabilities, enrich the image with this data and creating kind of almost multispectral, hyperspectral data. And when we take it to the naval, to the sea, and also to the land domains, we are able to distinguish a very many phenomena like pollutions, other phenomena that can be created. So by using these elements in the land and in the sea, we are able to reach a very high capabilities of identification and classification of phenomena. So I ended up at this point. Thank you very much.